Right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Classics Series SFR on a Friday. This week, I'm commentating, you lucky lot. But joining me in the comms box, sadly, Cadwell is not available tonight, so I've got the one, the only, who bottled it last race, Electro Dan. So he's retired to comms. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Good. So tonight we are in the Ferrari 2004. I think it's Michael Schumacher's last title-winning car, if I remember correctly. Quite a...
Don't know about that one.
I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, 2004.
Yeah, that would have been, yeah, because 2005 was Renault, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Got it right.
So yeah, Schumacher's last championship winning car. Obviously this was pretty much the end of the Ferrari domination as it was back then. It's a very cool car to drive. Quite a lot of downforce, a lot of power. And I think this track will suit it to an absolute T. I expect tonight to be an absolute cracker.
Hopefully, yeah.
Oh, and we're off now. I don't know if I click spectator mode or not.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
If I'm in a car, we know why. It wouldn't surprise me. No, I'm in spectator mode. Panic over, everyone.
Thank goodness.
Well, yeah, I forgot this is a night race.
I did, to be honest. I think the last time we did it was because it was daylight, that's right. Back in GP2.
I finished 5th in that race. I chose the wrong strategy. If I remember correctly, my good friend Chain Game Wow won that race.
Can't remember where I finished that race. I don't think it was anywhere decent.
So the cars are coming out the pits now.
We've got some new faces in here.
Who's new?
You got Ferhan, one of the Prem drivers. I think we've got GFO Lek. And then
Oh yeah, I think Lazard's racing tonight as well.
Oh yeah, he is.
Good old Lazard. Alright, we should probably choose a car to follow. We've gone board Lazard. Stop it. Okay, so we've got some questions in the chats. Adam, GP2 champ, can you tell Dan about how you felt winning the title?
Adam, GP2 champ.
Got the stream live. How do I feel brilliant. I've joined an exclusive club. Emphasis on the word exclusive, Dan. No, I feel great. Oh yeah, sure. But no, very proud to be GP2 champion. It's been a long time, first title since 2016 for me, so yeah, really happy and proud of what I've achieved. I've had a very consistent season, but hopefully we can seal it off in Abu Dhabi. Hopefully Dan doesn't crash. And yeah, Adam, you're a legend. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. Yes, he is.
I've just lost a lot of respect for him for that now.
Oh dear. On board with Ryan Van Doom.
Wow.
Bit tentative, Ryan Van Doom's quite slow through some of these corners. I think he's just getting used to the car.
I did a few test laps earlier on this week for the track, if I was going to race anyway.
How was it? Let me know.
It actually feels alright. First time I'm actually any decent around Bahrain. Just seems to be that car as well. It's also has ones with where you can use no traction control as well, because they're like built in apparently.
Yeah.
That's what Lee said, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Energy Dan's disqualified.
Oh wow.
It's not a good start. Here comes Ryan Van Doom round the final corner.
.6.
But I think it's low. It's 26s, like a quick lap to under in F1 cars. 25s, 26s. So they're not that far off already on the 28.0. These cars are only about 3 seconds off, probably. On board a lot of ironics here. Oh wow, it's a 27.6. That is fast. I think this track will be, like, if this car was around other tracks, I think it'd be slower, but I think this particular track, it could match F1 cars, because this car does have a lot of power.
Yeah, it does. Definitely does.
On board a Clarky boy. Saying he's purple, sector 1. Oh, he's locked the rears up there. Lost a bit of time. How was your race on Wednesday?
We're not discussing it. I can't even remember what happened to me.
I think someone dive bombed you, then you returned the favour.
Yeah, I remember now. I think enough has been said. Just little mistakes happen. you just seem that was a very big mistake that time. Oh, man, I was looking decent as well. I thought I had good pace.
Yeah,
I think I did. I know I did. And I thought downtown had it, you know.
Yeah.
When everyone picked hards, I thought it was a strange strategy. Or when people pitted, I didn't think that was right.
James goes 6th. Yeah, no, it was the mediums struggled to go to the end.
Yeah, downtown was looking decent now. It was about 3 laps
yeah, but I've had a. Yeah, no, you're right. And I've had a couple of league races around Brazil myself, where right at the end the tyres just die.
Yeah.
It's a weird track where it's like last 3 laps the tyres just fall off the cliff. It's like you're all right till lap 33, then all of a sudden, boom, the tyres just drop and you're losing about 2 seconds a lap. So.
Alright.
Here comes Bundy. He's down on his time. I don't know if he pits. We can all me, everyone. Boo. Oh, Leclerc's just invalidated his time. Anyone on a lap?
I think Sonic Corkies. No, I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh. We just cut that corner. Jeez. Don't know about the look of this car though. I don't like it.
No, it's the front wing's so simple compared to like. It's so simple compared to like modern day. It's just interesting. I find it interesting how little. But I think like back in this era, like there was never anything like dirty air. It was just.
Yeah.
You just raced. But remember back then as well. Like here, they used refueling, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, didn't
So
they?
it was all about sprints, and so it was a lot easier to follow. If F1, I'd be intrigued to see if F1 cars nowadays had refueling. Whether they could race like these do.
Yeah. You had a lot of problems with refueling there, didn't you?
Yeah, if I'm honest, I'm not a fan of refueling return to F1. I don't think it will. I think there's an art to driving on heavy fuel, and I think that it was banned on legitimate safety reasons. And I don't think it'd be interesting to see, but I don't think the racing has been much worse impact. I think it's the cars. If the cars could race, then I don't think there'd be a problem.
Yeah, I don't see much point of bringing that back over.
Yeah, I don't think they will.
Yeah.
Rappy purple through sector 1. That was a lovely turn of direction there.
Oh, I think he's got Lee just right in front of him on a lap as well.
Don't hold him up.
It's giving him a massive toe though. Yeah, it might be a bit far back for that.
See if Rappy's quicker through the sector 2 split. He's 2 tenths up, it's saying here. That will take him to 27.8.
I think it says Lee's 7 tenths up here on his lap.
So that should bring him up to about 7th? 8th, 7th?
Maybe, yeah. Unless he improves it.
5th. Rappy pole. Wow, they all improved a lot in the last sector. Ironics is 30 thousandths up. And he goes pole.
That's close.
To be fair, these cars are matching modern day F1 cars.
Yeah, pretty similar, really, when you think about it.
Because I think I did a Bahrain lobby and I was in a Mercedes and I was probably about a 27.5 or something around there. They are matching it. It's incredible, really.
Just when you think about it, yeah. Like 14 years ago.
I think they're probably making up most of their time on the straights because they're probably a lot less draggy than modern day F1 cars.
Yeah, we've got like 4 long straights on this track as well.
Because I think if you took this car around Monaco, I don't think it'd be able to match, or Singapore, it would be able to match a modern day F1 car. But a track like this or Monza, it can.
Probably quicker in Monza than the normal one is.
Yeah, it might be.
20 minutes.
But I think this is like the era that F1 should try and replicate. Because I think back then it was like you didn't really hear about them racing, it's boring. I know Ferrari were dominating, like even like 2005 and stuff. It was like you just raced and you got on with it.
Yeah, I know.
Farham racing purple through sector 2. Aggressive line into the last corner. He might have picked up a bit of time there. That was an impressive line. Oh, we know he pits. Oh! For a sec I thought he was going to crash into the pit wall.
That was close.
Bundy 8 thousandths up. Oh, he's a little bit down in sector 2. He needs to find something in the final sector. He's a lot quicker in these cars, isn't he, Bundy? I think he feels more comfortable in them.
Yeah, I know. He's pretty massively slow in these curved ones.
This second, what a lap.
Oh wow. It's at 1900s off, I think. Pretty close grid when you look at it from.
Well, we've got 3 in.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, they're all within. That's 9 tenths. But even if you look at like first to fifth. That's 6 tenths. I think Lazard can definitely match that if he gets a good lap in. And like I said, the top three are all within a... Well, they're within 60 thousandths of each other.
Ridiculous.
Let's go on board with Lazard, actually. I think he's about to start a lap now. See if anyone's about to finish their lap. Clarky boy to the middle sector.
10th loop. 3 tenths loop.
Yeah, well, nearly 4. How much would that improve him by? That would take him up to... Oh, that... He did the thing there that you just cannot do. You cannot open up the steering too early out of that right-hander at the end of the second sector, going into third, because if you try and open up too early and you run wide, you'll just get invalidated.
Yeah. What do you do? That would have put him 5th.
Yeah.
So lucky that.
Lazard is 80 thousandths up.
Oh, Lee's at 10th loop. First sector.
Keep an eye on him. We'll follow Lazard and we'll pop to Lee. Lazard's 5 tenths, 6 tenths up. Purple middle sector. Said he could find the time. He's got it in him. Been very quick in GP2 this year. Here we go. It's the final corner. He's taken that well. Can he take pole? No. Oh my god, they're all in the 27s, the top 4. Right, on to Lee. 4 tenths up. Take him to a 28.8. Sorry, so 27.8. Lazard, oh, it's so top 4 covered by 80,000.
That's ridiculous.
That was a good final corner from Lee. 6th, oh, lucky. Good effort. Right, we're on board with Lyronics. He's nearly 2 tenths up. This is onto a 27.3. Rapid pace. I wonder if he's fueled for another lap after this.
It might be, yeah.
Might do a cool down lap and do another lap. 27.1.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That is ridiculous.
I can't pronounce his name in 10th.
I think people just call him Dobbo.
Dobbo. He stays 10th. Good effort.
I like that name. Captain.
I just don't like the G. It kind of puts me off. Maybe it's his surname or something. First name, surname.
I think it is, yeah. I think it's like something Dobson, but just like
Yeah.
Dobbo for short, yeah.
But we're like, what the hell does it mean? Right, Mike Bundy, final effort. He's 30 thousandths down. He needs to improve. I think Bundy's still in the championship lead. I'll be honest. Poor commentary here. I haven't checked the standings.
Jesus,
Don't hate us, everyone.
We're amateurs.
Literally, we are amateurs. We don't know what we're doing.
I think
watch clip.
Just, yeah.
On board with Bundy. He's a 10th up, purple sector 2. He's got to find something in that final sector though to try and beat Lyronix. Lyronix is done. 27.1 is the target time. Here comes Mike Bundy. Across the line. Oh, it doesn't improve. He had a bad last corner, I think. Rappy a 10th up. Ferrari Racing goes second. Now down to third. Rappy onto a 24.4. Lee's invalidated. Sonic Hawk's invalidated. Dobbo's invalidated. I don't know what's going on with Leclerc's time.
It's finished, isn't it?
I think we're done.
That's it.
Would you like to go through the finishing order once it comes up?
Can do.
I don't think it will change from what's there.
I don't know what's happening, to be honest. It's stuck at something.
I just went onto YouTube and I accidentally hit the dislike button on the video. Oh, it's George Dobson. Oh, sorry. George Dobson.
Yeah.
George. Oh, that's G. Dobbo. Oh, sorry, mate. I apologise. I think I was trying to pronounce it all in one. That's why it made absolutely no sense. But yeah, we're just going to call you Dobbo.
Alright, yeah, I forgot we've got to do the list, haven't we? So in pole, we got Lyronix, Rappy second, Ferran third, Bundy fourth, Lazard, Linnell, James, Leclerc, Clarky Boy, Dobbo, Ryan Van Doom, Pro Oliver, Sonic Hawk, Topics, and then in last with Energy Dan.
Got that in just in time. Cadwell tells me Bundy is 8 points in front. Good evening to you, Cadwell.
8 points. Getting close now.
Yeah, I do apologise, George. I feel quite an idiot. We don't really know what we're doing. Right, predictions.
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know. I think I might just play it safe and go with Lyronix.
Okay. That is a safe bet. He's a very good driver. He didn't race, did he, on Wednesday? Who's my prediction? I'm going to go a little left of field. I'm going to go Ferhan Racer.
Solid pick. Top Prem driver. Yeah.
Cadwell tells these drivers are better than the F1 virtual GP lads because they only managed 27.9 in quali. Oh, wow, interesting.
Yeah.
We got some very fast racers in this division. In all divisions, really. Alright, let's get this all set up. Enabled, full track map. What detail do we want? We'll go with that for the minute and we'll change it later on. Can I just say, it's much easier being in your position where you just commentate and look at a screen. I've got worry. about like how it all looks.
Yeah, it's great for me. Just sit and relax.
I like having the map on because then we can see where the drivers are. But I don't know if actually.
Yeah, I've got the full map on.
That's fine. Actually, we'll turn it off. It looks better.
Who's that? Oh, I think Energy Dan spun on the formation map.
He's not had much luck, has he, recently, Energy Dan? I don't think. He's got disqualified in quali. I think he got disqualified in quali in Germany, and not a lot's gone his way.
He's still 5th in the championship, though.
Is he?
Surprising, yeah. Just behind Lane Hill. Yeah, it's close between the others, and then there's the top two that are absolutely miles ahead.
As they come to the grip, yeah, I know there's quite a big gap in this. But to be fair, that is to be expected because obviously it's GP2 versus like GP3 and GP4 drivers. So,
Yeah.
but to be fair to them, they do give it a good go.
Yeah, you do get some surprising finishes, yeah.
Yeah. As it's 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 lights, 5 lights in Bahrain, and it's lights out and away we go. Lyronix had a terrible start. I think Rappy is alongside him already. Here we go down to turn 1. And Rappy just about, no, Lyronix has held it back round the outside and he leads. The Firm Racing's getting interested.
Oh, I think Van Doom. Oh.
Oh, there's a spinner in the background. I think it's James TLH.
Yeah, it was.
But Lyronix.
Just narrowly missed.
Lyronix, after a bad start, leads. He held it well around the outside of turn 1. Rappy gave him the room. Fern Racer in 3rd. Bundy in 4th. GFO Leclerc a couple of places to 5th. Clarky Boy up to 6th. Lee down to 7th.
I think Sonic got spun as well.
Yeah, they're quite far away.
Ah, he's got damage as well.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no. And Ryan Van Doom. 3 cars already with damage. There's been a lot of contact.
Lyronix crosses the line fastest. Oh no! Well, I think Lyronix got a ETL on that lap, but Fernand Racer's close. He backs out of it. Yeah, James TLH, Ryan Van Doom, Lazard. Oh, bad start for Lazard. They're all in the pits. I wonder if they could go to the end now. I don't know how high the tide. To be fair, I'd imagine the tide egg round is quite high.
I'm not sure, to be honest with these cars. Seemed alright last weekend anyway, in the Williams.
Yeah.
Too much different.
Just so everyone aware, that was Dan's last race. He's now retired from racing and he's in comms.
You know, I might race next week.
You might make a return and then he's on a bit of sabbatical at the minute.
I might be leading the race again and then I'll probably crash it again.
You were driving well though.
I know, I was so gutted. The only chance of winning, God.
It is ruthless in these sort of things. Like Ronix is flying at the minute. He's broken. Well, I was going to say the DRS. There's no DRS on these cars, but he's broken that 1 second safety gap.
Yeah, 1.4 already. Yeah.
Yeah, he's quick. Like Ronix, he's no mug. He knows what he's doing. So yeah, the top 6 have kind of pulled away.
And then there's Lee.
To be fair, Lee's not too far behind, but there's like a bit more of a gap. You can see him.
Yeah. Quite a bigger gap. Very big.
Clarky boy getting close to GFO Leclerc here. He's in the slipstream. He's got a shot. No, he won't go for that. No, that corner's really difficult to overtake into. I don't know what number it is, but like the second DRS straight in real life.
Yeah.
It's just
high speed it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's the reason. It's like if you're halfway alongside, the car on the outside will just turn in.
I think because of spin, though,
Yeah.
you're not going to end up getting it done.
So it's kind of like that, unless you're pretty much passed into the break, so you won't go. But here goes Clarky boy. He's got the run here on Leclerc. Leclerc's gone defensive, and now he's out the slipstream. He's going to struggle. Here we go, down into turn 1. Will he try and cut back on the exit? He does.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful move from Clarky boy. Oh. That was top notch, but he's going to have to go defensive here. But here comes Leclerc back into the braking zone. No, the Clarky boy's got it. That was a really good driving from the Clarky boy there. He pretty much had Leclerc where he wanted him and cut back on the exit. Great driving.
Yeah,
Bundy's quite close. Sorry, after you.
No, I was just going to say he set up that move perfectly.
He did. Good racing though, like, didn't risk any damage, just sensible, good driving, and that's what you need to do in league racing. I sound like trying to sound like I'm an expert or something.
Yeah.
I'm not going to gloat. Oh dear. You don't want to hear it.
No, we don't.
Oh dear. Right, here comes Ferdinand Racers keeping up with Rappy. Bundy's not too far behind, but now Clarky boy's dropped off, so it's pretty much just top 4 have sprinted off.
Yeah, it does look like it.
And we're kind of getting the typical classic car field spread, although Topics is all over the back of Lee.
Oh no.
I've got migrating host.
I got disconnected.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I'm not in the session.
Oh, Sonic Hawk is I think Sonic Hawk's left.
I think it was energy down.
I don't know if I can invite you or not.
I think I got another invite. Oh no, can't get in it. Oh no.
Hold on, can I not invite you? Oh, sorry everyone. No, I don't think I can. Is it race director? No, I can't because you're not on the bloody race director. Sorry.
Oh dear.
Might just have to watch it on the YouTube channel. Or if you want to quit, I don't mind going on by myself.
Yeah, I can watch it from this.
Yeah.
The latest though. Just have to see as it goes.
Is Sonic Hawk still in the lobby? No, his car's gone.
It's still in the, well, it says it's in the lobby anyway.
Yeah, he's not though, his car's visible.
Alright.
Bundy's dropped off Furhan and Rappy. Rappy's trying to keep off Furhan here.
It's quite nice watching it on my phone.
Where are you on the? Where are we on the stream?
Clarky boy.
I'm in Clarky boy turn 4 now.
Might just be like a few seconds behind, I guess.
That's not too bad then.
Yeah, it's alright.
Leclerc and I've gone blank. Clarky boy, what's wrong with me? Oh, but Clarky boy's pulled that bank out. Sorry, Clarky. Ironics has pretty much got that lovely once you have a 2-second lead, it's nice. You kind of relax more.
Yeah, I feel like as soon as you have that 2 seconds, that's it. You can just chill.
Because like sometimes like 1 second in certain circumstances is alright, but like I said, I do agree when you hit that 2.5 second lead that he's got now, you start to like say you can just do a faster slap and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because you'll think, oh, if if you feel like if he takes even half a second out of you, you can respond the next lap because you have got clear air, and this is when it's best because you can just look after your tyres, brake where you want, no dirty air. It's like the dream, really.
It is, yeah. Just some of us aren't that good enough to have that.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed Wednesday. I thought that was probably the most fun race I've done in the season. But I think my most enjoyable drive was Germany, when I just, like I said, I had that lead in the rain and there's just no one. I could just drive how I wanted to. And it's such a nice feeling.
I quite enjoyed that race as well. Starting from
Full wets. Yeah, you did well. You finished 5th, didn't you? 5th, 4th?
Yeah, but then obviously Ironics was in there. It just made my performance look like nothing.
Oh, Lee and Topics are close. Oh, Lee's a bit wide. Anything in the comments?
Oh, yeah, I check that. Not currently, no. Yeah, I heard you down saying that his wheel was out of sync and he couldn't fix it.
Oh dear.
The problem, yeah.
Ironic's another fastest lap. It's all looking very nice on board with Ironics right now.
He's got like skeleton gloves on.
I had a mini heart attack then. I thought it disconnected because the the car just went quiet. I was like, oh. Streams down.
It would be as well.
I wonder when they'd be looking to pit. It'd probably be about around lap 11, 12. Will they go longer?
I don't know what the tyres are like for these, but I'd assume some might go for an undercut and pit now, maybe. So these tyres usually end up going on ages, so it's usually just down to whoever pits first, and then it just follows after that.
Yeah.
Just whoever goes for it first.
Hmm. But sadly, in typical classics fashion, everything's spread out.
Nothing close. To shit.
Oh, Tropics is in. Is this for a change of front wing or tyres?
Oh, he's retired.
Oh yeah, he has.
What that's about?
Interesting.
He went for a front wing now. He must have to do something.
Lazard 3-second time penalty.
It's all very interesting.
It's like 9, then it's 11 seconds off, then 18, then 23, 37, 40, 56, 1 minute 5, 1 minute 18. And it's just like, some people are like over 10 seconds behind the next car.
Just, Oh, Cadwell just asked us about that we're not doing Japan, Singapore, Azerbaijan for this calendar.
Yeah, it's a shame. Azerbaijan will be a miss. I'm sure most will agree it's a good race. Singapore, I don't think we'll miss too much. I miss more like the glitz and the glamour of it than the actual race. And Japan will be a miss as well. But again, the racing is not very good around there most of the time.
Yeah, I don't particularly like any of them, to be honest.
No, I like Baku when it's carnage, because it is a fun track. It is a good racing track. Especially since turn 1, well, that's pretty much it, really. That's what makes it a good racing track. I lie. If Baku didn't have that long straight, it'd be the most boring track in the world. It'd be new like Monaco.
No, definitely.
But no, I don't think we'll miss them too much. I think Singapore probably is a bit like Monaco, where like they can't reschedule it. It's got to be on that weekend or nothing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would just cause too much disruption. And Singapore probably when we can't take that risk. Rappy fastest lap, he responds. They probably just can't take that risk right now.
Yeah.
But it'd be weird going to tracks. Well, they were talking about like going back to like Mugello and stuff today. I think that's how you pronounce it. And other European tracks, just as a one-off, if they can hold a race.
Yeah, I think I had I think then there's Imola and then that Portuguese track as well. Can't remember the name of it.
Is it the Algarve?
I think that's it, yeah.
Yeah, I think I read it. It'd be, like I said, it'd be almost a bit weird just going to these tracks just one-off though. Like, I wonder if they'd get full-time contracts in the future if they could. Or I'm guessing F1 will probably have a very little hosting fee, so it won't be like...
Yeah.
They have to pay a lot of money to host the race. Here's an interesting question for you. What one track would you like to go to? One country you'd like to see a race in, or like a track, city, or place that we've never been to before? So you can't choose like Turkey or somewhere like that. Like you could probably choose like really old historic tracks we haven't been to. I guess so. Yeah, I'll allow that.
I don't know, I'm trying to think of countries that haven't got a track.
I'd really like to return to South Africa, because then we can have like a proper world championship. Pretty much every continent then has got a race. Well, every continent bar Antarctica would, so...
That's a good shot, right?
And I think, or Morocco or somewhere like that, I think it'd be really good. Because I know South Africa has a good track. There's grade 1 status, so F1 status, but whether they'd get to, I don't know.
I don't know, you've got me with that question.
Oh wow.
I can't think of one.
I'd love to have a street race in Vegas. I think that would be incredible.
Bloody hell. Well, money that costs.
Yeah, true.
Vegas. It's busy all the time.
Well. I don't really know what to... I'm just on Bundy at the minute. There's no point changing to anyone else. Oh, interesting. Furhan Racer Pits. Oh, and so does Rappy. I think we need a safety car or something to spice this race up. Because at the minute, Lyronix has got it his own way.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much settled unless something happens.
Yeah.
think it's just down to whoever comes out of pit stops now, and then that's probably it.
Wonder if it's an undercut. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I wonder if it's a overcut or an undercut. Probably an undercut around here.
Probably the undercut, surely. Is it Rappi and Ferrari? Yeah. And Leclerc. Or Lec. I'm assuming it's Leclerc anyway.
I think so, because Leclerc's number 16, isn't it?
Yeah. Has to be.
Oh, yellow sector 2. Don't think anyone's spun. I was going to ask you to look.
I can't.
So I don't know who's spun. I didn't see anyone's name drop. Maybe someone hit a little bit wide on that pinch corner. Let's see if Lyronix responds. He's got a pit, surely. Yeah, he's in.
I don't think he really has to though, does he?
If I was Bundy, I'd go one more lap just in case of a safety car. No, he's in.
It's got to be loses that switch between to those two. It might be United. It.
Oh, for a sec, I thought Bundy and Lyronix were teammates.
Like what happened last year.
Yeah, I think it all.
That was funny.
Rappy, I think, might have closed the gap a bit. Yeah, 2.9. He might take a little bit off this, but yeah, 2.6. He's gained about a second there.
Don't remember what mate now though. We've him on.
Bundy's lost out. Sorry, after you.
Just gonna say, one thing with me now, if he's got a lap fresher tyres and he's still got a comfortable gap anyway.
Yeah. I think Bundy lost out a lot there. 8.1.
Oh wow.
Off the lead, yeah, he lost out big time on that last lap.
It's probably Zard still out. Oh, he pitted for lap 1 now, I think. So he might be trying to get to the end if he can.
I think the only thing Rappy can do at the minute is try and stay within 3 seconds and hope Lyronix gets a penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, yellow sector 2.
I was thinking about checking for warnings, but then I can't either.
Yeah, Rappy passes that.
I don't think this track's usually presumed for penalties anyway. I don't think you get many, probably.
I'm trying to think which corners you get penalties at. It's probably the said it's that right hander at the end of the second sector.
Yeah, that's about it.
There might be other places, I can't remember. I haven't raced around here in a long in terms of long-term races around here in a long time.
Well, I think most of it, if you cut a corner around here, it's going to end up screwing you over, because most of the curbs on this track are a bit of a handful.
Cadwell says with Miami's getting ready for F1. Yeah, I agree. Be interesting to see if they race in Miami.
Hopefully, yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. I think it is pretty much that exit of this corner that Lyronix is coming up to now. .28.7. It'd be interesting to see if one day in the classics they did allow refueling.
Yeah.
Just on the classics, not the modern day F1 cars. Whether you could, that could be a thing that they could introduce, because that was classic F1 back then.
That's a good point, yeah.
Whether you do a 2-stop or 1-stop, fuel your car 14 laps or something. So if they did that, it'd be a lot less tired deg.
It would be.
Because imagine you'd just be doing like 15 laps worth of fuel in the car. Like that'd be a lot. The car feels a lot quicker when that's the case.
Yeah.
Oh, Leclerc's going slow. I think he's spun. Lazard up to 6th.
I'd be surprised if this had up to the end. I think about 28 laps he's pushing it.
What's he got to lose if he can?
Yeah. It's fit. I don't know, I guess it's his only chance really.
Unless it's a safety car, but I think this is one of the least likely tracks to get a safety car.
I mean the runoff early is quite wide, so you can't really expect anyone to crash out. Unless it's either in the pit lane, which then obviously wouldn't cause one.
Yeah. Oh! Rappy spun! I just caught the end of that. I just looked at the back of the hairpin, I saw a car spun. That's given Ironic no pressure then. He's now up to 5-second lead, 5.5-second lead nearly. Yeah, I think Rappy, I don't know if he locked the rears or he just accelerated and spun. Probably the second one, but
yeah.
Bet Bundy's annoyed.
At least 3 seconds off then he did lose a lot of time.
Hi Ben in the comments. Good comms and just subs. Well, we're amateurs. We don't really know what we're doing. But thanks for subscribing. Much appreciated. But everyone in the SFR family. When did you join SFR? What season, Dan?
And season 3 I think it was.
What, same as me?
Yeah, I joined end of season 3 in Brazil.
Ah.
And then my first race, got pole and crashed out.
Sign of things to come. Sorry.
I mean, that time it wasn't my fault.
Oh dear. What division were you in? GP2?
Yeah, I've always been GP2.
Have you never raced in Prem?
I sort of did this season when I left GP2 because I couldn't do it.
Oh yeah.
But then I realised how much of a pain it is to drive in Prem, so I gave up on that after like 3 races. That's right, it's just not fun.
Because
being at the back.
Because last year you were fighting Yaren, weren't you, for the season?
Well, you could say fighting. It wasn't really. He pretty much dominated us. It's like the rest of the field was pretty close, and there was just him that was like 70 odd points ahead.
Kind of reminds me of like Senna this year in GP4.
Oh yeah. It's like a very close grid, and there's that one guy that just absolutely smashes it.
Yeah.
So frustrating.
Problem is, it's getting like the grids right are difficult, especially at the beginning, because you can find a lot of time. from when you first do the practice races even to like 5 races in. So I've improved in the second season. Like, I remember the first season around Spa in season 5, I was like in the like 33, 40 around Spa. I did a 43.9, but in like GP2 I did a 43.2 or 1, something like that. And it's like it's over like 7 tenths of improvement.
I feel like I have still improved. It's just that the GP2 division has become a lot more stacked than what it was the season before, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
think
makes it harder to tell that.
Yeah, no, I think you've hit the nail on the head. I think GP2 was a lot more, almost as a de facto Prem, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of drivers who probably could be in Prem, but they were still in GP2, and it just made it a very difficult division to win in.
Oh, yeah. I haven't even made the podium yet.
Have you not?
Nope. Not in anything.
GP2 is a savage division.
It is. I remember Japan and I thought I was going to win that.
You got excited, didn't you?
I did, because I undercutted everyone. I was like, oh yes. And then it all went to tears.
Well, to be fair, you finished ahead of me on track.
Yeah, but I had a stupid penalty. I knew Jay Bogan was going to win that race as soon as I saw that he was 11th.
Yeah, so did I. Because I qualified.
Even before I knew what class to run.
Yeah, no, because I qualified 9th and I was on sauce, but he qualified 11th, went on hards, and I was thinking, oh, and with the rain coming around lap 20, like, you think they've got the perfect strategy.
And then it's just like, wow, how lucky is that?
There's just nothing we could do about it.
There wasn't. I can't remember where I qualified there actually. I think it's 4th.
Yeah.
Amazed with that.
But yeah, no, that race sucked because, like I said, it was the best position to be was 11th.
I hate those type of races when it's got like one bit of rain in it and it just completely changes the racing.
Yeah, true. Rappy all over the back of Fern and Racer here. Finally, we got a battle. Come on.
Something to be enjoyed by.
Rappy needs a good exit at this final turn. He's got an alright one.
Ooh. Close.
I've always wondered why Rappy just does classics.
Yeah, I think he's done Prem once, but he hasn't done any of the divisions. I thought I wondered that, to be honest. Maybe he just likes classic cars.
Because he'd be top of GP2.
I mean, it could be, but the way how some of this plays out, you don't know who's going to be anyway.
Yeah. What division do you want to be in next season if you're racing?
I've got to win GP2. I can't change them. I mean, unless I'm top tier Prem, I'd have to be GP2.
Yeah, we'll see. We have to sort the divisions out. So stay tuned, everyone. Obviously, there'll be a bit of a break after the classics. I don't know when they finish. So I think there was a bit of talk about that, but
I think that actually rolls over past the new game.
Yeah.
We're obviously won't be starting. We've got testing and that, yeah. Just to let loads of bloody other few wins.
I was going to say, Later's looking forward to testing.
Any chance he ever gets to win.
I think Aaron is the most. Oh, sorry, Laser. I think he's got the most prolific test record in SFR history. Fair play to him.
At least he wins something, even if it doesn't make a difference.
If it's what the calendar says, it'll be 24th of July. Yeah, Ben, we need to. I think that's still up for discussion because obviously the new game comes out on the 11th. So I don't know. I haven't been told. They might do a couple races a week, but obviously that's up to the drivers. I think there was a poll that went out. I'm sure will be updated soon. Just have a quick look on Discord, see if I can.
Oh, has that got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane?
Did you vote in this poll in Discord?
I haven't even seen the poll.
Oh. As I said, we'll keep you updated on the classic schedule, but we'll see.
Is it a race day?
No, it was just to see whether people wanted to do like a couple classics a week once the 2019 cars are done, to try and get through the calendar before July the 11th.
Oh right, yeah.
Might do double comms a week unless someone else does it.
Bloody double comms. And then we're killing it so far.
Should I put out a poll? Should James retire after his championship win?
Yes, please.
No, I won't retire.
Why not?
Might be retiring from GP2. I'm going up to Prem.
I think that's inevitable.
Yeah, sadly, it's difficult to say you win GP2 and then say I want to stay. Back up to Prem. Yeah, exactly. We don't know.
Anyway.
Might sandbag.
You might be GP4 pace for all we know. Next game. Imagine that. GP2 champion, now a GP4.
Just lose all my pace.
Don't know what it's like in the next game.
Rappy just can't get close on the straights. I've been following this battle for bloody ages and they can't get close enough. If I'm in GP4, I'm have to race on a Monday or something.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It would be, yeah. Oh, I couldn't do that. Racing on a Monday.
I don't know, it's just it'd be weird. But if we move to the divisions round, what day? It's always weird because, like, obviously the Wednesday, so you kind of have like the weekend to practice, and then you have a couple races before you. Then you can kind of like watch them and get like an idea. But if you're first up, it's like, oh.
Yeah, you've got to put a strategy out for the other divisions.
Yeah. Honestly, sometimes I have watched and just followed a strategy that won a race, or just had a general idea.
I couldn't do Monday. Finishing work on a Monday and then having to race. Sounds rough.
Thursdays I didn't mind. I wasn't a massive fan. I think Wednesdays is a better day than a Thursday to race.
Yeah.
Yellow sector too. Ironics onto a 27.9. They're not far off
I think they're close then.
pole time. Oh really?
Well, Lee's just got past him unless that was an overtake.
On board level Ironics, he's absolutely dominated this.
How fantastic. Just what we want to see.
He's on a bit of a roll because, like I said, he remember him winning in Mexico in GP2. He's on good form at the minute.
Yeah.
I think he's a good all-round racer.
Pretty rapid in the wet, I know that.
Yeah, he's very quick. I remember in in Mexico, I remember it rained there, and couldn't catch him. He was too quick for me. And I don't think he runs any assists. He might run racing line, but I know he doesn't run ABS. I don't think he runs TC. So to be fair to him, he's a very good all-round driver.
Yeah. Like me, uses every assist.
Well, there's a yellow sector 3. I'm not sure who's. Oh no! Will I bring out late safety car? Oh no!
No, I think he retired in the pits. Yeah.
Got excited then. Bring it out anyway.
It's only 2 laps to go. You're not going to have one.
Can we try have like fan boost for this race or something like they have in FE?
I don't even know what that does. What does that do?
It gives you extra engine power. So the fans vote. It's so artificial. It's hilarious. But they pretty much the fans vote and then give a certain driver engine power. So pretty much the most popular driver gets the most engine power. But I think it's so if it was like Fernan, Racer and Rappy, they would then decide which one gets the boost.
Yeah,
oh, Clarky Boy and Lee now are close. Bundy's 30 seconds up the road. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I don't know what's wrong, I don't get it. You see, I don't like, there's no sound either, or barely anything. Everything's down right.
I kind of don't mind FE, like it's... I like in World Endurance, I watch that sometimes, that's alright. Formula E's okay. There's no engine sound, but it's very competitive, like... It's so difficult like to win. It's like literally there's any car can win. It's just down to many different factors, which I do like. I'm not really into MotoGP. I've never really been interested in motorbikes, but
yeah, I don't watch that. I only watch like crash compilations. That's about it. No,
is that what your wheel-to-wheel combat's based on?
I'm a clean driver. You just don't need to watch Brazil.
Clarky Boy has the inside line. Will Lee fight back? He does. Here we go, up to turn 4. Oh, Lazar's left the session. Will Lee go all the way around the outside? He'll probably get squeezed. No, Clarky Boy gave him the room, but he's ahead. Well, Bundy's close to Rappy now.
He must have made a mistake or something. He's around Rappy before.
Oh, he's half spinning. Bundy's got to go for it. And he has. Bundy up to third. Late action here. Onto the final lap. Oh, but Rappy's going to take it back. I think he just schooled Bundy there.
Stunning.
Bundy's got a brake lake on the outside, surely. Oh, and he's ahead. Oh, no, he's not. He is. What a move. That could be important for his championship. I keep saying that. But every point counts, honestly, at the end.
I think this, if it stays like this, I think it puts Lyronics in the lead now.
Yeah.
Will do, yeah.
Rappy's had a bit of a scrappy second half of the race. He had that hard spin at the hairpin, and then it seems like he's made another mistake.
Yeah, looks like his tyres must be gone from that spin or something.
As we're on board with Lyronics now.
Yeah, we've got to look at the gap from 4th to 5th. It's like 31 seconds. That's massive.
That's what I was saying. I was like, they could probably make a pit stop and go for fastest lap if they wanted to, but I don't think they will. Here comes Lyronics. They're already weaving. That's how far ahead he is. Oh, Rappy, get. Here he comes round the final corner.
Come on.
An utterly faultless drive. Well done, Ironics. He wins in Bahrain in the 2004 Ferrari. Fernand Racer will come home in second. The fireworks are going off. Bundy, to keep his championship hopes well intact, will come home third. Rappy's had an all horrible second half of the race. He'll come home fourth.
Yeah, he's definitely got a problem, mate. He's lost a massive amount of time.
Unlucky to him. He drove a good race. He drove a very good first half of the race. I think he's been a bit scrappy in the second half, but that happens, doesn't it, in racing? And he's left. Disgust.
Yeah, I don't think he's happy with that.
Clarky Boy in fifth. Good effort from Clarky Boy. Linnell sixth. Leclerc and Dobbo. George. I feel so bad. I was trying to pronounce it all in one. That's what I'm such an idiot. Yeah, he'll come over at eighth.
You just have to abbreviate it.
Yeah.
So to pronounce such a weird thing. Like G and D do not go together.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It'll be Dobbo in eighth, ninth Pro Oliver, and that is it for the classics. Can I just say the race suits look absolutely horrific?
I don't like them. All the multiplayer stuff, I don't like it. It's like a multiplayer car.
Yeah, and it's horrible. It's terrible designs.
Just get rid of it.
It's like no one would design their F1 car like that. So they spray the champagne like Ironics. What a waste of champagne.
Oh, look at all that. That stuff costs a lot as well, and they're just chucking it about like it's nothing.
The champagne's like 4k or something per bottle. It's not cheap rubbish that you buy it like Asda.
They're just chucking it about, they don't drink half of it.
Right, let's go through the standing. So Lyronics in first, great drive from him. Firm Racer second, Bundy third, Rappy fourth, Clarky Boy fifth, Linnell sixth, Leclerc seventh, Dobbo eighth, Pro Oliver ninth, Ryan Van Doon 10th, James 11th, Sonic Hawk 12th, Lazard 13th, Topics 14th, and Energy Dan 15th. Who's your driver of the day, Electro Dan?
Oh man, kill.
For me,
I think I've got to go with Lyronic.
yeah, same. I don't think anyone can. Other days drivers in the midfield, but I think Lyronic's just dominated. Lights to flag. I think he led every lap and had the fastest lap, so faultless. Right. Should we invite a few people in? Sorry guys, the screen will go blue for a couple seconds. Right, Bundy. I invite Lyronics. I don't have Rappy as a friend.
Really, sometimes does.
Good evening.
Evening, chaps.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm right. That was a good race.
So talk us through it.
Good start. And then pretty much from there, just following Farhan and Rappy. And then they got like a stupid undercut. I mean, their undercut was like 4 seconds worth. I was like, what? Okay. Yeah, and then just knuckled down in the second. That's the race. okay. Yeah, and then Rappy, I don't know what happened with Rappy at the end. I'm guessing his tyres died. But yeah, P3. Yeah, moving on to the next one.
Just 2 seconds, Bundy. I'm just going to invite Furhan. I interrupted you probably on stream a couple of times there. Apologies. Invited Furhan now. Perfect. So yeah, obviously a lot happened in the end of the race. To be honest, it was quite a boring race to watch. Not a lot happened.
I was going to say, I could tell from when we were sort of in the train with me, Furhan, and Rappy, there was not really anyone catching each other. You were sort of just stuck. You weren't really able to go anywhere. Maybe that's because it's the same car and the same setups. But we just all seem to, and it's not the best track for overtaking. So
I thought it was quite good. I said it'd be an epic before the race started. I think I cursed
you
it.
jinxed it then.
Yeah, I think I'm a soulful. Sorry, everyone. I take responsibility. I thought, this car and this track would be really good, but obviously not. Were you surprised how quick this car was? Because we were looking at the times, and to be fair, it was matching 2019 pace.
Yeah, I mean the downforce was quite good. I was surprised at how much downforce the car had. I mean it was quite, through a lot of the slow speed corners you were able to carry a lot of speed, so yeah. It was good fun, the car. It was, some points there was a little bit of twitchiness. I know I saw Rappy had a spin and a couple of other guys, so it was a little bit like unpredictable at some corners, but for the main part it was quite good. Maybe it's because it had traction control built in that they weren't too bad.
Yeah. Next week, I don't know where we are.
Spain, aren't we?
Oh, Spain. I think it's in the 2005 Renault. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Again?
Yeah.
What do you mean again?
Oh yeah,
We
we've
had
done
Spain before.
Yeah, in the McLaren, didn't we? The old the 1976 McLaren, didn't we?
Oh, well, wherever we are.
Definitely in Spain, because it's
Yeah.
Alonso's car, isn't it? So.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. Are you looking forward to that?
I mean the car basically the same as what we've driven tonight, slightly slower in a straight line, but probably about the same sort of downforce. So yeah, I mean that last, if we're all being honest, we want to do the last sector of the old Catalunya,
Yeah.
the fast double right hander, but yeah, got to do that rubbish chicane.
To be fair, if they had those double right-handers, I think that would actually improve overtaking.
Yeah, because you're carrying more speed then, aren't you?
Yeah, because I think the
Down
downforce
straight.
would be less affected. Because I think in those 2 final chicane corners, you kind of, it's difficult to get more in
Close
real
enough,
life than the
isn't it?
game. But
Yeah,
I think it's
difficult to get close enough.
yeah. Well, that's their choice. But yeah, thanks for your joining, Bundy. Furhan.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Congrats. I think this is your first Classics race, if I'm not mistaken. How did it go for you today, buddy?
What should I say? The cars are very bad. Shit to drive. My car's very sliding around every corner. But yeah, B2 is good.
Yes, obviously, I think you were third for most of the first stint, and then I think did you get past Rappy when he spun? He had a half spin at the
yeah.
What happened there? Do you know? Did he just?
I don't know. I had the lock up and I went straight and he spun. It was
Oh dear.
very, very exciting.
Oh dear. But yeah, obviously you came home pretty much second after that. Happy with your first race?
Yeah, for the first race without practice, B2. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I would say so. Well, you did really well. Dan, I haven't asked if you wanted to ask Bundy or Fern any questions. Do you have anything to ask?
Not in particular.
No. All right, fair enough.
really.
Don't worry. Sadly, guys, it wasn't the most interesting race. We don't have a lot to talk about. Fern, you looking to race in the? I said it's the 2005 Renault round Spain next week. You looking to race in that?
I don't know if I'm racing because I raced this race because it's boring at home.
Fair
And the
enough.
current,
Don't
I
blame
don't
you.
know. Maybe I'm driving.
That's all right. If you turn up, it'd be. You definitely spiced it up at the top. So, but no, really good drive today, and well done. Right, I think that is it for the podium interviews. Obviously, last week of SFR guys, isn't it? In terms of
Crying face.
2019.
It's not.
So we finished the
Crying
season in Abu Dhabi this week, all final races of all 4 divisions. I think we've still got is the reserve league still going?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it is, yeah.
Sunday.
So that'll be the first Abu Dhabi race all the way through to Thursday. No, I don't think there'll be a race Thursday.
No.
But Wednesday will be the final GP2 finale.
Tune in to watch me crash out.
That's a question. Why are you so much quicker in these cars?
Oh, don't know. Don't
We need to get the
ask me
root
these
cause of
types
that.
Questions. Yeah, don't ask me. It's confusing.
Same quality, you're like right up there. It's like Bundy for
I'll tell you
pole.
what. When what was it? Before Laurenex set his final lap,
Yeah.
obliterated everyone. I thought, oh my god, this is like really tight between me, Rappy, Lazard, and Laurenex. We were all like a tenth of a second. I was like, oh, let's go for the race. If this is
Thing
gonna be
is-
and then he just demolished us.
But what's weird is, like I said, is like if you're in the 2019 car around here, you'd struggle a bit more. But around this one, like you seem a lot more confident just because it's classics.
I think it. I mean, the older cars were. I felt quite comfortable in because. I think it's more because more other people struggled, more than me being quick. And then we've sort of got into these early the 90s and the 2000 cars, and these 2000 cars. I think what the problem is for me on the 2019 cars is I struggle from traction out of corners. I just struggled to get the power down.
I think that's my strength.
So yeah, but with these last 2 we've done, they've got traction built in, haven't they? So
Yeah.
it allows you to put the power down easier, which probably why I'm doing better than normal.
That's fair enough. And you're a legend, my GPT teammate.
We've got 2 champions in the
Oh
same
yeah,
team.
we're constructors.
Oh,
2 GPT champions and constructors champions.
And we've just got a bottler in the chat.
Yeah, I did have a few digs at Dan in the stream.
we all know who's better.
Oh.
When you
Right.
finish on Wednesday, Dad?
Bloody Wednesday.
I was backwards on lap 1.
I know, and I made a perfectly valid dive bomb. That's all it was.
Dive bomb. Very valid.
It was.
Okay then, so I will end the stream now. Thank you for everyone who watched the whole race. It was quite a long one, but it was good fun to commentate with Dan, and good for the last few laps there. So have a good evening everyone, and take care.